glorious Quran was second nature for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And this is the miracle of our beloved Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You look at all the great personalities in history, people who came in history. You have people who were great thinkers and philosophers, who gave the world different philosophies, gave the people ideology, that this capitalism and socialism, communism, all the theories that you hear about. But no one gave a theory and then actually demonstrated how this theory works. Our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in 23 years that the Prophet alaihi wasallam was assigned the task of bringing people and teaching and propagating Islam, the Prophet ﷺ did not just give a theory. The Prophet ﷺ did not just recite the Quran. The Prophet ﷺ exemplified the Quran. The Prophet ﷺ showed the Quran, the teachings and the principles of the Quran. And the Prophet ﷺ brought the ideal community, created and coined the ideal community, the community based on the glorious Quran. إنك لعلى خلق عظيم. خلق, character, is something which many people have pushed outside the realm of deen. When you ask someone to define who is religious, who is on Islam, usually your mind will transfer to a person who is 5 times praying in the Masjid. Alhamdulillah, 5 times praying in the Masjid is the ideal practice of every Muslim. But it's not the total sum of one's deen and one's Islam. Ibadat, worship, is part of Islam. Just like having the correct aqeedah is part of Islam. Sometimes we confuse aqeedah and we detail aqeedah too much. The simple fact is that when someone's aqeedah is strong, basic aqeedah in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, aqeedah in the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and aqeedah about the akhirah, that day will come, that I will be questioned about my actions in the dunya. When a person has a strong aqeedah, strong set of beliefs, it translates into one's practice, one's a'mal, one's ibadah becomes easy. When the iman is weak, when the iman is feeble, is iman by words. We talk about being passionate Muslims, but yet when it comes to our practice, when it comes to doing the basics of Islam, then we are found wanting. Islam is about strong belief, working on your belief. And when you say working on your belief, you have belief, but you can perfect and you can better your belief. And this will translate into one's ibadah. Talk to youngsters nowadays, and they have no shame in saying that I don't get time to pray 5 times a day. What could be more shameful than that? To clearly say without any haya, without any shame, that I don't have time to pray. Meaning you are declaring that you have things which are more important than fulfilling the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is a terrible tragedy. But then you have people who are very practical when it comes to their ibadah, very punctual. The namaz is very strong, alhamdulillah. But when it comes to the next part of deen, the next part of Islam, khuluq, character, behavior towards other people, this is a very important part of Islam, an integral part of Islam. There's people who do so much ibadah, worship upon worship, namaz after namaz, nafal after nafal, zikr, azkar, durood sharif, everything. But then they go and do something which erodes and takes away all of their effort. The attitude towards other people. Maybe they are serial backbiters who do ghiba. And you know, ghiba is connected to arrogance. Takabbur, when you feel you are more important than someone. You will backbite, you will talk about them because you are more important. They are inferior. So this type of behavior is damaging to one people. You know, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given myself tawfiq, yourself tawfiq, to be punctual in our ibadah, we should work on the next thing, which is our akhlaq, our dealings with him. The Prophet ﷺ said that one of the most heaviest things in the scale on Yawm al-Qiyamah is khuluq, good character, how one behaves. Maybe there's someone who's got many nawafil, but their akhlaq is bad. They don't know how to communicate with people. They don't respect the elders. They don't have shafaqah and mercy on the youngsters. Maybe they have bad etiquette towards their neighbors. All of these things are part of Islam. And alhamdulillah, the individual who we are remembering today, Al-Hajj, Haji Ibn an individual that I must be honest, I don't know him like you people know him. He lived in your community. You know, once in the presence of Sayyidina Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, somebody described an individual, said that so-and-so is such a pious and wonderful person. As the Umar said, have you traveled with him? Have you had any business, any dealings with him? He said, no. He said, how do you know him? You don't know him. You can only truly know someone if you have encountered them, if you've dealt with them, if you travel with them. Alhamdulillah, those people who were in and around Haji bin Yamin Sahib, rahimahullah ta'ala, they will give testimony that that person was unique, that person was special. His character was special. And his dealings with his fellow human beings, whoever they may be, maybe they were connected to him because they had the same peer khana, same peer sahib, same sheikh. No, he was wonderful towards them. And if they belonged to another asana, another sheikh, his dealing was still wonderful. He still had a wonderful character, exemplary character. That those people would feel that he's affiliated with us, he's close to us. But as someone was telling, that his true love for his sheikh was amazing. That whatever the name of Hadith was mentioned before him, they said that his color would change, and he would, the words used by one of our Sangis, that he would go into this special bliss, blissful mood, and he would be transported into another realm. That was his love. But he manifested the beautiful teachings of his Shaykh, that he regarded all human beings as brothers in Islam. I don't know his dealings with non-Muslims, but I can quite safely say that he was a wonderful human being and a great person to be around for anyone. He was an inspiration. And these are not just words, these are sentiments and feelings echoed by everyone. Everyone that you meet, everyone who encounter. His khuluq was special. And this is why there is such a wonderful turnout. You know, in his namaz-e-janaza at Qaziistan Center, there was people on the streets, as you saw. So youngsters, elders, everyone. And subhanAllah, above all was his adherence to the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And he was a mu'allim, a teacher. He was an alim, a scholar. But many times you have scholars of ulama whose ilm, whose knowledge stays limited in their own bodies. They don't teach other people. But what he knew, he taught other people. He had a passion for teaching. And someone was mentioning, again, a simple thing, like he did not know Dua al-Qunut. And I said, why don't you know Dua al-Qunut? You should know Dua al-Qunut. It's not that your mind does not work. Go spend some time, learn Dua al-Qunut. And subhanAllah, he took the time out. And until this period, he's reading Dua al-Qunut and Witr, inshallah, Haji Sahib is getting the sawab in his cover, inshallah. And that goes for all of the students in Bradford, alhamdulillah. We have a big team of students from Luton, alhamdulillah, now. And many of them were taught by Al-Hajj bin Yamin Sahib, rahimahullah ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shower his qabr with his special mercy. We all will leave this world, we will all depart. depart from this world one day. One day is written for everyone. There is nobody who's going to despair, nobody is immune, nobody is against the rule. The rule applies to every single person. But what really will count in that world will be how we spent our time. What was our association? Who did we associate? Who did we spend our time with? Had tremendous association, and the people that he kept company with, alhamdulillah, his characteristics rubbed off on others. Alhamdulillah. Those who kept his company, the light that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had created in his heart was able to glow and shine in other people, those who were around him. He was such a wonderful. And the other great thing, Allama Taisa was mentioning, he's known him for 35 years. And 45 years. And for most of that time, he was someone who was practicing, like he's sitting in wudu now. He's always in a state of purity. And for youngsters, your best years of ibadah are your years in which you are young. Take advantage of your youth. The ibadah that you do in your youth, in your young age, that is what is special in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On Yawm al-Qiyamah, there will be people who will be given a special shade by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And there will be those youngsters who grew up in ibadah. His best years, he was maybe 55 or 56 years old. So you're looking at 34, that's your best years spent in ibadah. We have people who become elderly, and suddenly the topic comes out, the masjid comes out, the donations come out, doing good. Yes, that will count also. But it's not the same as doing the ibadah in your best years, in your Jawani. Like one of them said, that Jawani, Tawbah kardan shevaye ke ghamdani. Waqt-e piri, gur ke zalim, ni shavad pe rahiyazgar. When a wolf is old, he becomes a parhezgar. If he becomes pious, why? He's not going to be teeth left. He's old now, he's got no choice. So don't ever willfully waste your best years, your prime years. And take that from Hanifah. In his years of energy, he spent all this time so wonderfully. And it is this association that he had with his noble Shaykh, Qibla Hazrat Sahib, Damat Barakatuh al-Aliyah, who was very, very proud of him. When he talked about Haji bin Yamin, he talked in a very proud way. There's one of my students, like a teacher has pride, in one of his students. Pride, Islam is special, he's unique, he's different. You don't get people like him. Comments like this coming from a Shaykh, alhamdulillah, are rubber stamping, inshallah, somebody's position and somebody's status. So, Islam, all of this muhabbat with the Shaykh, whoever your Shaykh is, whichever astana you are in, the main purpose of these ta'alluqat and these links is to attain closeness to Allah and His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. That's the be all and end all. If your ta'alluq is becoming stronger in the presence of your Shaykh sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, then this type of friendship, this type of muhabbat will come into use when a person leaves from this world, because everyone will leave, everyone will depart, as the Punjabi Shair who said very beautifully, he said, Jede kende si marange naal tere aj unami baziyan hariyan ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤਰਸਦੇ ਦੀਦ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਨੇ ਰਾਤੀ ਅੱਜ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਵੀ ਬਾਰੀਆਂ ਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਬਾਗ ਵਿੱਚ ਖਿਜ਼ਾਨੇ वाल खोले पंछी उड़ गए मार उड़ारियां अने मद बूटा झूठाई जग सारा रब रसूल दियां सच्चियां यारियां ने सब में जाना है असल जो काम आने वाली चीज़ वो यही है अल्लाह और उसके रसूल सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के साथ जितना कभी जितना मजबूत जिसका